By the end of this video, you're going to know 5 things to look out for to find out if you're low in nitric oxide. And stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to give you a bonus of how to go about improving your ability to produce nitric oxide. But firstly, what the heck is nitric oxide? Nitric oxide is a gas that's developed inside the endothelial tissues of our blood vessels. And what it does is when our body makes it, it helps dilate and relax the blood vessels, lowering our blood pressure and many benefits. The problem is, as we age, for every decade we get over the age of 20, our body starts to produce less and less nitric oxide, which explains why as we get older we start to have all these problems. So here's 5 things to look out for. The first is high blood pressure, and this is a reflection of the arteries' inability to expand. You develop atherosclerosis, your body stops producing nitric oxide, and pretty soon before you know it, your arteries are like fire hoses. They're just uncompliant. And therefore, every time your heart beats, you get high blood pressure, and that's why your doctor wants to put you on 3 or 4 different medications. The second thing to look out for is fatigue and anxiety. Many people that have fatigue and anxiety find that when they change their diet, they start exercising, it stimulates more nitric oxide and the blood vessels expand. So they get more blood to the brain, more blood to all their body tissues, and they just feel better. The third is anxiety and depression. Now this is very complex. There's a lot of reasons why people would be depressed and have anxiety. But people that have found that when they change their diet, they start exercising, they start doing deep breathing exercises, they start taking supplements that help with blood flow, they have less problems. Erectile dysfunction, or ED. Many men have this problem as they get older. One of the things is it used to be considered just part of the anatomy of just that part is not working well anymore, but now it's considered more of a reflection of cardiovascular disease. So if you have ED, really the underlying condition is cardiovascular disease. You treat the cardiovascular disease, Willie starts going up again, and things are nice and happy. The fifth is decreased athletic performance. If you notice that you're not getting enough blood flow to the muscles that you're trying to work, so if you're a cyclist, it would be legs. If you're a swimmer, it would be your whole body, your shoulders. If you're a rower, it would be your arms, your legs, your back, runner, legs. If you're noticing that you're having trouble getting oxygenation to those muscles, very often it's simply because you need more nitric oxide. So taking supplements that have L-Arginine and L-Citrulline can help with that by dilating the blood vessels. So I just mentioned L-Arginine and L-Citrulline, which are amino acids, are necessary for producing nitric oxide in our body. If you simply deny your body of those nutrients, then your body has a harder time trying to produce the nitric oxide. It's literally like trying to drive a car without gasoline. Why would you do that? That's stupid. Why would you try to produce more nitric oxide if you're not supplying the raw nutrients necessary to do it? And so your diet plays a major role in it. There's lots of supplements, but a lot of times people do not like taking tablets or capsules. And one of the things that I have done is I started using these things. These are from Nature's Pure Blend. These are awesome, by the way. So this is a lemon lime. This is the mixed berry. Now it's a matter of taste, but I like the mixed berry. I like them both, but I really like the mixed berry. And what I do is I take just 1 scoop and pour it into a bottle. I got this. And what you do is you open this up and you put the powder in there first. And I fill it up to about 80% of the bottle. So about this much with cold water, and tighten it up. Make sure the top is closed. And then what I do is I shake it, mix it up, and then I open it again, put about that much ice into it so it stays nice and cold. And it really tastes good. And you could drink it throughout the day or all at once. But that way you're supplying the amino acids necessary to produce nitric oxide. So then if you go exercise or do deep breathing exercise, that type of thing, you're going to have a much easier time because now your body has the raw nutrients necessary for it. Now the L-Arginine immediately becomes nitric oxide, or it's converted into through a lot of different processes, but it becomes nitric oxide. The L-Citrulline does not immediately become nitric oxide. It's more of a slow burn because the L-Citrulline needs to be converted. They're doing construction in my office. I'm sorry guys, but this is what you get. L-Citrulline becomes the L-Arginine, and then it becomes nitric oxide. And so you've got, when you have both, because I know a lot of times people will try to save money and just get one or the other, not a good idea. You want to get both in the same supplement, and that way it converts into nitric oxide, and then you've got another one that continues to do it, and it works really well. Now this part is really, really important. If you want to really boost the amount of nitric oxide that your body is producing, there's a number of things that you have to do. The first thing is you got to get some type of supplement to get the raw nutrients in. Then what you do is you start exercising. And the last thing, and this is very, very important, is you want to do a specific type of breathing exercise every day to get your body all hyped up and ready to produce this. And so this video right here shows you exactly how to do that breathing. So click that video at the end, and then also if you look in the description, because I mentioned this, you can go to the description, make sure and look at this and see if it is right for you.